Hi there, people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to our channel. Today, I'm going to do a requested video that has been asked like several members. I was going to do this anyway, but it's about time. So, for us Muslims, one of our Eids, we have two Eid, like your Christmas puja. We have Eid, okay? Also, that the Wesak day for Buddhists. So, we have twice a year. This is the first Eid, and the second is going to be 2 months away from now. The first Eid is going to be something like we have usually after 1 month of fasting, like Ramadan, and the ending is the Eid. So we have about 1 week holiday or so, school holidays as well. So I just finished the South thing, the break we call Buka Puasa in Bahasa Melayu. So I am just totally full. I drank, because the Azan was happening. I drank so much water. That is a big mistake. I'm feeling like stuffed anyway, so I want to do the video and finish it and then upload. So this is the Eid list. People who ask for suggestion, you can wear whatever makes you happy, whatever you have in your collection. But I try to mix it up with some different budgets, different types, some freshies, daytime, nighttime, some dark ones and some sweet ones, night out ones, because we have 3 days of Eid. So you can mix these up or you can wear whatever similar type. Just giving you an idea. Okay, so I have 13 fragrances here. Let's start with the freshie for the daytime. In the morning, let's say going for prayers and also, going out to have breakfast and see your, family members and all. I would say this is a great choice. Armaf's Club de Nuit, iconic. Okay. This fragrance is somewhat similar to Bleu de Chanel, but not pinpoint clone. The dry down smells a lot like Bleu de Chanel, but the opening is its own. They did use their own blue notes, citruses, and it's really, really well blended. Also, very good perfumer. So let's say the day of Eid is very, very warm. In most countries, very hot. We are having summers. So sunny days, this will perform really well. And if you're wearing, let's say, your kurta, your Eid special dress or Punjabi, whatever in Bangladesh. So this one will be perfect for the morning, daytime. Okay, so freshness. And I think this is much better perfumer than Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel. Okay, like this one performs actually like YSL YDP. So $45, you get an excellent value. This is Armaf Club de Nuit, iconic. First one. Check out full review on each. Next one, I actually included few new. This one, and these ones are in the list because I think they're very impressive. But most of them are old fragrances that I have. So this new one, it's from House of Islamiyake. This is called Les Sel d'Essai. Okay, this is for men. All right, this perfume, I did not finish all this by myself. I'm decanting, so this is very popular. As you can see, people are very interested in this. This is a mid budget perfume. Very good. Within $70, is a great fragrance, great new release, and I was very impressed by this fragrance. And I think this is one of the new style or new, you can say, how Ganymede, Kenzo Meat Intense Marine, Bulgari Aquamarine. Okay, these fragrances are built. Check out my full review. I mentioned, I gave examples. Very good performer, freshy, and it's very different. It's like under the sea, fresh vibe. So if you're into that fresh fragrances, you can try it. It's very beautiful. There's like a juniper or something, a tone in there, which is beautiful. There's a little bit of a florals in there as well. So Quentin Bish, I think, is responsible for this. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry about that, but it's a great fragrance for summer. Daytime, you can try. Les Sel Say the new name I'm not still used to, but it's a good fragrance for summer. Simple but good. Next one is something that I put ahead of those. This is the lesser performer than the previous one, but I still think the sentiments, the smell, the masculinity, the balance between the neroli flowers, the blue notes, citruses, and marine notes. This is a very fantastic. This is one of the best, without any doubt. This is one of the best men's fragrance ever made for summer. This is VPH Versace Purum. If I show you the bottle, it's that thing of it's a beauty of its own. Okay, the blue juice itself, it says what kind of fragrance this is. Very bold bottle, very sexy little bottle here, and this fragrance smells fantastic. Okay, I just prefer the smell of this over the previous two, but the longevity, it's not so great. This is a light aquatic for 3 to 4 hours max, but the performance, like the projection, is really pretty when in this high heat situation goes, let's say, a little bit sweaty, and stuff. So this is a good fragrance. Let's say you just start your car, some of your friends, just gather, and then just driving to your friend's place, just gonna have breakfast and come back and change and go for lunch with your family. Until that, morning to afternoon, it's a great fragrance. Versace Purum goes great with any like outfits. So here comes a little bit darker ones. The next one, you can say a little bit fresh, at the same time sweet, somewhat mixed. It's something you can wear throughout the year. In winter, this is really a beast mode fragrance. Summertime also going to be beast. Okay, this is called Hawas Black by Rasasi. I would generally, for summer, I would include Hawas Ice. Okay, I was going to put Hawas or Hawas Ice for, but for this list, sorry, all the food. Ugh. Okay, so I already included three blue fresh fragrances. So this is kind of like a Nishane Hachivat, old batches inspired fragrance. Many people say I don't get any similarity. It is not even close. I mean, with all due respect, your nose is broken. And I'm not even joking. Some people are just, I cannot see it. If you, obviously, I respect that, some people say apples and oranges and stuff. It's okay. Different people get different things. But some people just don't want to admit that their niche fragrance is just so world apart from some of the other dupes and cheaper perfumes because they paid so much money for it. I just cannot stand that. It's just nonsense. Okay. So Hawas Black, basically, never mind the Hachivat. Okay. If you just want to get a good pineapple based scent, like a fruity scent, which is sweet, fresh, got this oak moss, like a strong musky tone to it, this is a great fragrance. Okay. I would say it's a signature scent worthy as well. You can wear this somewhere between like 3 to 5 or 6 p.m. Great fragrance. Okay. I was going to put Hawas Fire, but I think this is a bit more friendly. Okay. Hawas Fire is a bit too spicy. Okay. So Hawas Black. All right, the next one is going to be a cheaper fragrance than previous ones. I think this is the cheapest in the line today, but what a fantastic fragrance. If you're into dark leather, oud, this kind of combination, dark rose and stuff, it's a little bit skanky, but you want to wear, you want to be an Arab like. Some people say, I want to dress up like an Arab, I want to dress up like Middle Eastern people, and I want to stink a little bit. I want to, not stink, but I want to wear something, which gives me that extra Muslim vibe. So this is something for you. This is from House of Lattafa, Maison, Alhambra, the long name, that's why I cannot remember. Lattafa, Maison, Alhambra, Jean Lowe, Noir. This is like a lyrics of a song, okay? That long. This is the dark one from the 4 or 5 odd they released in this line. I think they're at least, maybe they're 7, 8 or 10, like Louis Vuitton inspired perfume. This is like Ombre Nomad. Okay, that fragrances do. I dare not reach for this because it's very hot and humid. I am not wearing this at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I personally will not reach for it, with all due respect. But if it did, that's just my attempt to try to have a little bit of a British accent. I find British and Aussie accents mighty sexy, even Scottish and Irish, but I cannot speak. I just feel like it's a shame, I wish I could be living in UK for a while and learn, pick up their accent. It's just so sexy, but I'm sorry. So if you lived in a cold country, this would be like a dream. If you, let's say, living in London, okay, and you're reaching for this, one of my good brothers, Anaf Tamid Bhai, lives there in UK. If you have a beautiful cool weather winter, like not winter, cool weather, 2, 3, 5 degrees Eid, oh man, this is going to be better. This is going to be so much better. Ombre Nomad, the main thing about that DNA is the stinkiness from it. Like, Jacques Bogart has some like kick to it. That fragrance is like Jacques Bogart one man show Oud edition. This is like that, but less sweet. Okay, so it's very serious, heavy perfume, and it smells really rich. I want to use that word BLODY, but I'm not going to. But this is very expensive smelling fragrance, under $25. Okay, so for Eid, you can try on budget. Jean Lowe Noir by Maison, Alhambra, Lattafa. So now a little bit more polished, but this is not oud. This is like a woody perfume, woody, green, kind of like masculine, but very high class, very, very polished. This is called Ralph Lauren or Polo Oud. If you can see the sophistication of the bottle, the glow of this bottle, this literally feels like a Maybach or Maybach. I don't know what you call that car, it's like that posh. And among the whole Polo line, I tried Supreme Oud, Supreme Leather, everything. This is right up there in terms of that quality, very, very high-end perfume. When you smell this smells like, if you are that kind of person who keeps diaries with very expensive leather, cover, and you are very fancy, you have those fountain pens from, I don't know what, Parker, is it high-end? I don't know. So let's say you have a Mont Blanc pen, okay? Mont Blanc pen, you use those to do signature, you are like living in a castle. This gives me that vibe, okay? It has this medicinal, woody, green, maybe a little bit of a masculine, more mature perfume, but I really like this, less sweet than Supreme Oud, but this is a underrated fragrance. Nobody talks about it except me and Sebastian Zara mostly. Great fragrance for Eid, okay? If you want to wear oud, this is the modern day classic woody perfume, Polo Oud. So now we have seven left. Let's go. Let's talk about Oud more. This is more budget friendly than the Polo, but it smells posh. It smells really expensive, and I keep pushing this house because I have huge respect. This house, Chopard, these houses people don't talk about. They're such great value houses. So this is called St. Dupont, okay, and I am showing you Oud and Rose. So this fragrance used to be in a bottle of a black bottle and used to be called as Oud et Rose, ET. Same fragrance, no difference. It's just that emphasis on Oud and Rose. Very simple perfume. Okay, I'm telling you, this is the basic Oud and Rose, but so well done. When you smell this, and you just really, I was going to actually show you another fragrance because I have another Ahmed Maghribi, that's why I didn't show. This is the what do you call this fragrance? Bin Shaikh. Okay, this and this have the same class. Okay, Bin Shaikh is more expensive than this. It's definitely better blend. You know, it has more fruity and bakur sweetness. This is also Oud Rose, but more, maybe a little bit more upper class than this. But since the next one is going to be the Maghribi, so I'm showing you St. Dupont Oud Rose. Try this fragrance, beast mode longevity. Right, the next one, oh man, I have cramped space in the house, man. The next one, Ahmed Maghribi is, this is the best perfume I love from this house. I actually got another one yesterday. I'll review that soon. But this is my favorite called Laathani. Okay, there's also Bombay Oud. I haven't tried that. I think this one is better than that. I mean, from the notes and all. But this is the fragrance. I mean, just take a close look at the bottle. You can see the detailing on the bottle cap. This reminds me of Chinese temples. You know, I have seen in Genting Highlands, you know, they have a Chinese temple, you know, in China also. And the bottle is dark gold. This is sophistication. It's very expensive too. But this fragrance is better than Bin Shaikh, you know, for me. Okay. This one features three phases, kind of like a blackberry, rose, then comes the leather, then comes oud. And this fragrance, it's like every single stage you can smell it. And I love the oud setting mood, like berries in there, which is beautiful. At this price point, this is so much better value than, I would say, MFK. MFK is overpriced. Any niche houses right now nowadays is overpriced for me. Okay, I'm sorry, Amouage, even I love those houses. Creed, forget about it. Okay, so this one, try this fragrance out called Laathani. This fragrance is popular for a reason. This is the ideal dark, sexy, rich people smell. Okay, that's it. Enough said. Okay, Laathani by Ahmed Maghribi. Now my weakness shows in the next five fragrances. They are very obvious. Only the number five is the new entry, and I thought about it. I'm like, I want pleasant, you know, like easy to like, likable. Let's say your friends came, you know, a lot of people, you know, your colleagues, you know, they came over and you had some food and you're just hanging out. And then what happens is, you know, you people just talking about, hey, if you're into fragrance, hey, what's your scent of the day, and stuff like that. And then say, hey, man, what you wearing? You know, if your AC is on in the hot day. So it'll move around, right? So I think this is the fragrance I always talked about, special occasion fragrance. This is YSL Myself, the EDP version, not the Lattafa. Get the EDP for Eid because this is a very, very, very beautiful scent for this occasion. Very simple, just one day. You know, it's not going to reach for the next day or something. But if you are done with YSL line, this is the next line. It's a very simple, opens with citruses, you know, it's got that orange flower, neroli, and base is some maybe sandalwood. I don't remember, but it's a simple fragrance. It's very crowd pleasing, especially if gonna be ladies, you know, in the house. You are trying to be pleasant, like, hey, what's up? You need some sweets or something? I can get you something. You're trying to flirt, you know, on the Eid day. Imagine that. It's okay. We are not like all halal bros, you know. Let's just admit to some of us, some of you people, you know, like if you do not know Muslims, you know, Muslim people are very simple people like you as well, you know. Not everybody's like, you know, like crazy and stuff. No, you think that from the movies, you know, like everybody's like, you know, sitting in the desert, you know, we're looking for choppers and stuff. No, many people are like just like you. They go clubbing, they're very normal. They go out, you know, go play, shoot pool, you know, guys night out and stuff. They drive like, if you know Arabs, man, they drive like maniacs, you know. Go ask your friends if they know Arabs, you know. They drive, they're some of the best drivers, you know, and you feel always safe with them, you know. I just, you know, I miss my friends in Malaysia, you know. I had a lot of cool friends, you know. I had a friend named Khalid. He was the smoothest, he was a chick magnet, So imagine like this fragrance is like that hitch, YSL Myself. Okay, sorry, I'm talking too much. Okay, getting the Eid vibe. And I also miss Eid. Selamat Hari Raya to all my Malaysian friends. I miss Raya in Malaysia. Nowadays life is a bit depressing there, like people having so much stress, economy and all that. But despite everything, this thing about Malaysia, I just want to take a little bit time. If you've never been to Malaysia, please visit Malaysia. I'm not a Malaysian, but 19 years sort of built me, in Malaysia. So their food, their environment, whatever I had, everything was like, it's like a pleasure, it's like the best days of my life, drive up, just simple things in life, durians, So Hari Raya Eid in Malaysia is very, very beautiful, very peaceful and quiet. You could go drive, you can go to resorts and stuff. So anyway, so next fragrance is gonna be Armani Code, and I am showing you the Parfum. Just get the Parfum, okay, or Ultimate or Code Absolute, one of these three. They are just amazing. These are the top of the line. This one adds iris to the original Armani Code DNA. I am not reaching for this every day. I just realized it's a very special occasion scent, just like those Dior Intense, like those. And it features my favorite thing is the magnetic cap, okay? And this is expensive, okay? But it's worth the money. If you can afford it, get Armani Code Parfum. Great fragrance for Eid day, nighttime especially. So the next three are niche, okay? Expensive stuff, but worth it. Nishane Ani. And try to get Nishane Ani's old batches, okay? Like the before reformulation, as people around for the packaging and all. Nishane Ani is that blackcurrant, lemon, vanilla. Man, this is super, super simple and super beautiful. I love fragrances which has this kind of DNA. And it's like a very easy to get compliment sort of fragrance. It's just, let's say you are just going to go to a new place, okay, with your family, and there are going to be a lot of people. You want to meet people, and you want some attention. You just want to meet nice people, and then like imagine they say, "Hey, man, nice perfume." These are the kind of fragrance. The next two as well. Nishane Ani, just take my word for it. Beautiful fragrance with the beast mode, longevity. Number two could have been number one, but I preserve number one for very special perfume. This is called Naxos, the orange juice. Why is it orange? Because it has been in my collection for a very long time. This is the new shape bottle. Before this, they had Sospiro, I think, or something. I don't remember. Naxos were under what? Sospiro or maybe Xerjoff, but their bottles were different, like square shaped bottles. But this was the very first, one of the first batches of these new bottles. I had on the new bottle, the new batches, that was yellow juice, okay? They get stronger. And the honey, tobacco, man, this combination, the lavender, perhaps, whatever, man, this stuff is sexy. I feel when I wear this, I feel complete. I don't feel I need anybody. This is the Yakuza boss, okay? So Xerjoff Naxos. I love Pure Heaven as well. I'll show that. Why not? If you have Pure Heaven, which is more expensive than Naxos now, you can also wear this for Eid, no problem. Great honey tobacco combination. Beautiful, sexy beast. Number one, any guesses what I'm going to show? This one is the mother or father of all rose perfumes. I usually do not like rose, and if you know me, I was going to show usually Cartier Declaration d'un Soir, right? Great fragrance. Maybe Amouage, Lyric Man, some of the other ones, even that Bin Shaik, but no. This is the fragrance. It's a piece of art, okay? Some people say, hey man, I need the darker ones, the dawn, the moon, and whatnot, the night, you don't need those. You just need Portrait of a Lady. This is the best fragrance in my humble opinion, alongside Mas Ravageur from Frederic Malle, okay? I do have Kilian fragrances. I have a lot of other perfumes. I have some niche fragrances, Tom Ford, this and that. But whenever I think of what is a special occasion just for that day, I can preserve, or you can wear any, you can wear for your church day, whatever, but it smells heavenly. And every now and then you remind of what am I wearing, it's just so mysterious. It changes, it lasts the whole day. It lasts like 1 week on the clothes. Such good concentration. So this is one house I feel, even if you pay $300, it's kind of worth it, So Frederic Malle, try out houses, like their houses like Iris. I forgot there are other fragrances. I reviewed whatever I reviewed. Check out the reviews. I forgot the name. There are a few good ones like Synthetic Jungle, great fragrance too. But I got bored of those. Mas Ravageur, if I can ever find a bottle within range, I'll buy it. But this is the perfect Eid day same for me. I think this one featured like 3-4 times already on my channel on Eid. Portrait of a Lady, Paul. Okay, there you go. That's the Eid list. Sorry, it's a long video. Just got carried away talking about some Eid day memories I have. Just let me tell you a few other things, why not? If I make a long video, I'm not going to do another video. What is Eid for us? Like, I'll tell you, Eid was very weird. Okay, when I was a student, I did A levels. I did pre-university, like matriculation. So I spent a lot of time in college and university in Malaysia. So I had a lot of friends. At that point, I had very big social network. I had friends from our cultural activity programs. I had friends from embassy. I had friends from university, and then cricket, clubbing and all that, like cricket clubs. I was a part of one of the like few clubs I played for, and I also played some of the top level cricket in Malaysia. So it was great memory. And the day of Eid is not exactly like how you think because it's foreign land. Okay, no matter how long you stay there. Funny thing is, the Malaysian Malays, they do have the Raya, the Eid within themselves. It's a little bit sad to say because I have seen my friends in university who are internationals. Everything gets closed in university. In the hostel, there's no food. So sometimes we did appeal to our university, like, hey, keep one of the canteens open. Like I had my family, but other people, like let's say from Bosnia, Chechnya, like China, the Arab countries, like wherever people come from, they all had to stay like in the hostel. Those who cannot go back. Some students could not afford to go back because they are under scholarship. So for them, like we asked, like, can you have some stalls open or some canteens open so they can have. So the university was kind, so they actually provided food for students and give free food at masjid. Very beautiful memories those we spent with the time. We had our small group. So what you do would rent a car. I had my first car in maybe master's level, okay, or maybe the last year of undergrads. So that point, whenever I have a car, I was popular. Obviously, people would like to, put petrol and just go for drive. And what we do, like go to our friend's place, and then cook. Just, it hurts so much, thinking those are beautiful memories, but it hurts me because I miss my friends, and we would just go far away. We would just be naughty, like let's say we would try to flirt with girls. We go clubbing, yeah. Yeah, this is the life we had. We had very fun life. And then at nighttime we'd cook. Sometimes people are naughty, they're partying and stuff. So we watch a movie together, and then later we go out again for ice cream. So this was the peaceful and quiet days of Eid. And then sometimes the highway would be really jammed when you come back, because people are returning back. And that Balik Kampung is going back home. You'd see a lot of cars, like the MPVs. People take out the MPVs. In Malaysia, people have 3 cars. One car, small car, and then they have an MPV and they have a SUV like, Alphard, like other cars. So those MPVs would be out when it's kind like together family time, like they pack up suitcases and then go on the way. We have rehat, we call rehat, like restaurants. People have like kopitiam tea, like noodles. And that's just that Bali Kampung means people going back, right, every holiday. And you see those banana leaf, they put some dessert in there. And then, if you go, say, any of the shops and everything, for a whole month, they have that Raya, the Eid feel. Everybody would give you cookies and stuff. So this, I miss these days. I really, really miss these days. Just stop by Petronas, fill up the tank, and get that car washed, and just, chilling with friends, man, and family and stuff at night. Great food, great time, great memories of Malaysia. And looking forward to also have the Eid in Bangladesh. I had for like last 8 years now, but I miss my Malaysia days. Okay, so those who are still fortunate enough to be there, enjoy your life. If you haven't been to Malaysia, do. Okay, have a nice Eid Mubarak to everybody in advance, and Selamat Hari Raya, Aidal Fitri. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.